Paul with a beard or Paul without a beard? It would be bad times if Paul shaved off his beard.
When I first met Paul's beard, he was scheming away and thinking of escape routes for a circa 1980s treetop utopia, whilst Paul, naturally, was still preoccupied with some video game he'd seen earlier. Paul's beard always carried himself with a great deal of self-respect and confidence, even when Paul was losing his cool. He was always laughing and making jokes, and always made certain you knew when it was time to get serious. I immediately felt deep kinship with Paul's beard, like brothers in facial hair, even though my own beard was so young by comparison. And then Desert Bus came. And in what seemed like an instant, he was gone. And it hurts, knowing that Paul can just grow another beard in like a week or two, but Paul's beard is never coming back. No handlebar mustache, or Van Dyke, or chinstrap, or Royale can ever really replace Paul's beard. Paul's beard's gone. And you can try and sweeten it and sugar it by saying it was for the children, and it took over $25,000 to convince Paul to do it, but it doesn't change things. Paul's beard, you'll be sorely missed. There'll always be a chain left there for you.
I first met Paul's beard in April of 1904. Elsbeth, my sixth wife in this country, had recently divorced me for multiple indiscretions and had eloped with another. At the time, I'd assumed this to be the pool boy, of course, and I was visiting the summer manor in order to see the 15th spawn of my overindulged loins by that woman. Instead of a bucking Spanish lad, however, I was surprised to find that the new beloved of my ex-wife was a rather finely maintained beard. We chatted for a while, where I understood that being attached to a scientist for nearly 7 years. Anyway, we parted ways amiably, and I quite forgot all about him until 1916. I was on the Western Front, attached to the 42nd, and was heavily involved in the Battle of Verdun when I was hit by a sniper. We were pushing forward at the time, and I fell where I was hit. Dazed, I remember lying in the dirt, staring out at the moon, thinking that this was it. I would never live to see my 71st child by my 11th wife. I became aware that I was being dragged, and was surprised to make it back to the trenches, under heavy fire by the enemy. I looked up at my saviour, and was astonished to once again see that most manly of facial hair. He looked at me, I looked back, and we shared a moment that surpassed words. Alas, I lost track of him after that, and spent the rest of the war in a hospital recovering from my injuries. I would like to meet that goatee again one day and shake him by the hand. No, it's fine. There's just something in my eye.
Hi there, I'm Ryan King, or Aero Commander from the forums. First met Paul's beard at the first annual Desert Bus, where he was a co-pilot, so to speak, with Paul, and they both entertained and the bus quite well, and entertained just everyone in the chat and audience, raised a bunch of money. Followed Paul's beard afterwards. Their escapades with Loading Running Run. Gotta say, I love when Paul's beard installed Linux on everyone. It was just grand. It wasn't Paul doing that. It was the beard. You could tell. Really love listening to the Beards podcasts. seeing the Beard rap with Paul in accompaniment, being a backup dancer. It was great. But now we're getting to this desert bus, and I was sad to see the Beard go, but I suppose the Beard has its own projects now. I hope Paul isn't too hit without the Beard. It's just good luck to the Beard and good luck to Paul, and I hope you both do well.